Alabama namesakes, Marengo and Dallas County. Welcome to another episode of Alabama's Namesakes. Today we'll be exploring Marengo County and Dallas County, uncovering the stories behind their names and the legacies they represent. Let's begin with Marengo County, named in honor of the Battle of Marengo, a decisive victory by Napoleon Bonaparte over the Austrian forces on June 14, 1800. Marengo County was established on February 6, 1818, from land acquired from the Choctaw Nation through the Treaty of Fort St. Stephen's. The county was named to commemorate Napoleon's triumph, chosen in honor of the French settlers who arrived in the region after his downfall. These settlers, known as Bonapartists, sought refuge in Alabama and attempted to establish the vine and olive colony, a farming settlement focused on growing grapes and olives. Marengo County, Alabama was named in honor of the Battle of Marengo, a significant victory by Napoleon Bonaparte over the Austrian forces in June of 1800. This was a turning point in Napoleon's military career. Facing the Austrian army in northern Italy, Napoleon's forces initially struggled but ultimately secured a decisive victory, solidifying his control over Italy and strengthening his political position in France. The battle became a symbol of Napoleonic resilience and strategy, inspiring the admiration among his supporters worldwide. The French influence in Alabama. Following Napoleon's downfall, many of his supporters, known as Bonapartists, sought refuge outside of France. Some of these expatriates arrived in Alabama, bringing with them a desire to establish a French farming colony. Their settlement, known as the Vine and Olive Colony, was intended to cultivate grapes and olives, reflecting their European heritage. When Marengo County was officially created on February 6, 1818, the name was chosen to honor Napoleon's victory at Marengo. The decision was influenced by Judge Lipscomb, who wanted to commemorate the French settlers and their contributions to the region. The county's largest city, Demopolis, was founded by these settlers and remains a historical hub today. The Vine and Olive Colony and Marengo County's legacy. Despite their ambitions, the French settlers faced significant challenges. The Alabama climate proved unsuitable for growing grapes and olives, forcing them to adapt their farming practices. Many settlers eventually abandoned their original plans, shifting toward cotton farming and other crops more suited to the region. Over time, Marengo County became a center for plantation farming, relying heavily on enslaved labor during the antebellum period. By 1860, the county had a population of 31,000 people, with 24,000 of them enslaved, reflecting the deep entrenchment of plantation culture. The county's fertile soil made it a primary location for farming, contributing to Alabama's economy. Today, Marengo County continues to honor its French heritage through historical sites and cultural references. The legacy of the Vine and Olive Colony, the Napoleonic influence, and the Southern traditions remain integral to the county's identity. Marengo County's name is more than just a tribute. It represents a unique blend of European and American history, connecting Alabama to the broader world. From Napoleon's triumph to the French settlers' struggles, the county's story is one of resilience, adaptation, and lasting influence. Our second county is Dallas County, Alabama. Dallas County, Alabama was named after Alexander J. Dallas, who served as the U.S. Secretary of the Treasury from 1814 to 1816. The county was officially created on February 9, 1818, from land that was originally part of the Creek Cession of 1814. Dallas was known for his contributions to financial policy, helping stabilize the U.S. economy after the War of 1812. His influence extended beyond his tenure, as his son, George Dallas later became Vice President of the United States under James K. Polk. The county seat was originally Cahaba, which briefly served as Alabama's first state capital, before moving to Selma in 1865. Dallas County later became a pivotal location in civil rights history, particularly during the Selma to Montgomery marches. Alexander J. Dallas was born in Kingston, Jamaica in 1759, later moving to Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. He became a lawyer, eventually serving as the U.S. Secretary of the Treasury under President James Madison from 1814 to 1816. His tenure was marked by efforts to stabilize the U.S. economy following the War of 1812. Dallas played a crucial role in reforming the nation's financial system, advocating for the Second Bank of the United States to restore economic stability. His policies helped reduce national debt, strengthen government revenue, and lay the groundwork for future financial reforms. When Dallas County was officially created on February 9, 1818, the name was chosen to honor Alexander Dallas for his contributions to national finance and public service. The county was formed from land that was originally part of the Creek Cession of 1814, reflecting Alabama's territorial expansion. Dallas County's first county seat was Cahaba, and then again it was moved to Selma in 1865. Dallas County became a center for political activity, producing notable figures such as William Rufus King, a U.S. Senator and Vice President of the United States. The county also played a significant role in civil rights history, with Selma facing a focal point for the voting rights movement in the 1960s. Today, Dallas County continues to be a place of historical reflection and progress. The county's rich history, from its political figures to its role in the civil rights movement, makes it one of Alabama's most historically significant regions. Dallas County's name is more than just a tribute. It represents a legacy of financial reform, political leadership, and historical significance. From Alexander J. Dallas's contributions to Selma's role in civil rights, the county story is one of resilience, adaptation, and lasting influence. As we wrap up this episode of Alabama's Namesakes, we reflect on the deep history of Dallas County and Marengo County, two regions that have shaped Alabama's identity. From Napoleon's victory at the Battle of Marengo, inspiring French settlement in Alabama, to Dallas County's political and civil rights legacy, these counties embody resilience, transformation, and historical significance. Their stories remind us that Alabama's history is woven from global influences, courageous individuals, and moments that define generations. As we honor these namesakes, we recognize how the past continues to shape the present. But our journey through Alabama's history isn't over yet. Stay tuned for episode 4, where we'll dive into the legacies of Geneva County and Houston County, uncovering their origins and the influential figures behind their names. Join us next time for another chapter in Alabama's rich and fascinating past. Have a good day, guys.